Restore the censored lyrics to this song today.
Kick out the jams!
Sorry, but before we play this song, I received an email the other day from one of the principal organizers of the protests in Cairo. A letter of solidarity to you here. When I first saw the news footage of what was going on in Madison, I was like, man, it is happening all around the globe. The people have the courage to stand up for justice, to stand up for their rights, to stand up for their time and their families. And so this letter is from Morello, one of the principal organizers of the protests in Tahrir Square in Cairo. He says, to our friends in Madison, Wisconsin, we can all use you can see firsthand the change we've made here. Justice is beautiful, but justice is never free. The beauty in Tahrir Square you can have everywhere, on any corner, in your city or in your heart. So hold on tightly and don't let go, and breathe deep, Wisconsin. Our good fortune is on the breeze, in the Midwest and in the Middle East. Breathe deep, Wisconsin, because justice is in the air. And may the spirit of Tahrir Square be in every beating heart on the streets of Madison today. It is really wicked cold up here. You got gloves on before you say, oh, just a punk musician, whinging and whining. Try playing some of this technical guitar mastery with freezing cold fingers, people. So we're going to restore the lost verses to this song, because from Cairo to here, everybody has to stand up in their place where they live. And always remember, no matter what Governor Walker, the Mubarak of the Midwest, says, this land is your land. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me. Sing! This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. Mike!
I've roamed and rambled, I followed my footsteps from the sparkling sands of the diamond deserts, and all around me the voice was chanting, this land was made for you and me.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. Wayne Kramer.
Riding when I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving, and the dust clouds rolling, as the fog was lifting, a voice was chanting, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Gulf Stream forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
just like to lead with a reminder that history is not made by presidents or popes, or kings or queens or generals, or CIA kingpins running dope, that the wheel of history is in your hand. It's what we do or fail to do during our lifetimes that will determine what our lives, our communities, our cities, and our country will be like. So it's an honor to stand shoulder to shoulder in solidarity with you today, our good friends in Madison, Wisconsin. So allow your eyes and ears to be revolutionized by what's been going on in your fair city, and head out to confront injustice every single day on the streets, and never give up and never give in on this issue, please. And that's all well and good, but also for the next minute or so, we're gonna have a good motherfucking time. I'm sorry if there's any children in the audience, but the struggle for justice is not always rated PG-13. So I'm going to sing the last secret censored verse of this song, and you're going to listen with rapt attention. And I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to answer in full throat. And together, we're going to sing "This Land Is Your Land" as loud as anyone has ever sung it. Let them hear you in the state capitol, and let them hear you in the streets of Cairo. And then together, improbably and indelibly and incontrovertibly, everybody in this place, front to back, side to side, dudes on the stage, people on the steps, I want everybody to jump the fuck up in solidarity. Are you with me, Wisconsin? I need to know if you're with me. It was a complicated set of instructions. I'll go through it again. I sing the verse, you listen. I ask a question, you answer. Together we sing loudly, and everybody jumps up when I say, all right?
Yeah!
Here we go. In the squares of the city, in the shadow of the steeple, near the relief office, I see my people. Some are grumbling, and all are wondering if this land's still made for you and me. Tell